good morning everyone. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Hello. Hello, chào mọi người nha. Hello everyone. Good morning. Chúc mọi người buổi sáng vui vẻ, tràn đầy năng lượng tích cực nha. Hello. Hello guys. Just a brief training today because I don't have a lot of time, so maybe we have roughly around half an hour together or 35 minutes max. So I just do a brief warm up and I go right into my training. So hope you guys join and we can practice together. Hello, hello Yolanda. Hello everyone. Hello, chào mọi người nhé. Ni hao. Hova và Adrian. Xin chào. Ni hao is like in Chinese, right? I'm Vietnamese. So you can say xin chào. Hello. It's a little hot here today. When you practice in the beginning, usually you can just warm up with all the normal techniques. You can do this motion, circular motion, where you can wind in and hit and you go. Alright. Put this out for now. There you go. I can practice like this, basics. So I come across and then block, and cross, block, cross, block, where you can use get used to the arm movements. Okay. Block from here straight down, and then you come back, straight down, come back, straight down, come back. So it's gonna be like this. So you can put this into your warm-up routine too. Mình có thể làm vậy để warm up, làm nóng. The other one what you can do is you can do circular motion. So usually I do that during the first few minutes And then you can interchange. Conditioning your forearm right here. This against the arm. You see when you do this, you put the other hand up. You come back, switch, arms up, up. You can do elbow, elbow, elbow in middle, step to the side, elbow to the side, and go back. So those are the movements where you can train on a regular basis, guys. Very helpful for your body movements. Or you can go like this. Sometimes I practice this. I open like this, and then I come back in, out like that. Here, and then the wrist, you come in, out, in, out. Right? Just like wax on, wax off, same thing. In, out, in. So when you're practicing in like this, imagine that you go here, block, and then you come out. See? This technique, bring it in, and in. See that circular motion? This one is the same thing. Both arms, bring in, bring in, bring in. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. See? In, step to the side, hit, in, step to the side, hit, grab and hit, okay? We're out, boom, out, boom. Remember that technique? Out, boom, out, hit, right? In, step to the side, hit, in, step to the side, hit, okay? Okay? So, if you do a lot of repetition, your techniques will be more fluid, and you will increase speed and strength eventually. Okay? So, you do to the point where you don't go one motion. This one motion, this the next motion. You can go boom, slip right into it. From here, you sort of like hit boom, right? The guy too strong, okay. Slip right in. Block, slip right in. Block, slip right in. Right? Because your block won't be that effective against strong people with strong arms and muscular. So where you can use this, remember this thumbs, right? To the face, and you can gouge your eye with your thumbs, whatever. Like I always mention. So, boom, boom, boom. Right? So practice, please practice those over and over again. 1, 2, slip in. 1, 2, slip in. 1, 2. Right? You just interrupt the face right there, and then you got the eyes with your thumbs for self-defense. Only for self-defense, okay, guys? Don't do things too crazy when it's not necessary. When it's not necessary to use it, please don't use it. When something threatens your life, then you only have to use it then. Now the other thing is very important. I always go with you the basics. The basics is just stance. Interchange. Want to attack this way, right? You have to face it. So if I want to attack this way, I step up and I go this way. If the other way, I turn, I face directly to that way. But when you're facing directly, always have your body in an angle. Like see this, in an angle, not like this, okay? Even though it's like in Wing Chun, they say you have to go direct and attack like this, center line. No, but you have to move slightly like this. And this way, always stand slightly, okay? Universal, I would say universal sparring stance or fighting stance, always in an angle, all right? Don't turn your whole body fully like this. It's vulnerable to get open, big space for hitting. So your target is bigger, it's easy to hit, but smaller it is, it's hard. Well, you can just move a little bit, then you're out of the way, okay? So So if I want to go here, I gotta face it, boom, 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 and then come back, boom, this way, same thing. So for instance here, if we're practicing with the wooden dummy, you either go step to the left, right? And then if you want to attack to the left, you go right in from there, okay? Now if you want to turn around, wear your back foot here, see, you look at it and then you from here, you turn, right? When you turn, always have your arms out a bit like this. Not too much, okay? Just right here, all right? Just need enough to protect yourself first, right? You don't have to protect anyone else yet, right? The first thing is you stay in safety, then you're good. From there, you still like in good health, everything to protect somebody else. But if you cannot protect yourself, then how are you gonna protect anyone? So always stay in tight here, right? If I turn, it's just slightly tight. So footwork very important from here. If I want to turn to the left, I gotta look at first. Look and then turn. Look and turn at the same time. Very important. So how do you turn like that? Right? You pivot your foot. Boom, boom. See? The hip move, the eyes. Usually the eyes move, right? I see it and then I turn. I see it. You gotta see it first. You don't just from here turn blindly like that. Okay? You have to look with your eyes from here. Boom. Right? Boom. Boom. Right? Forward. Same thing. Alright? This way. Backward. Then step to the side this way. So basics one. Turn here. To the right. Turn back to the left. Therefore this way you want this foot to come back. Just step back. And then I move over. So your stance always in balance. The main thing is your stance have to be always in balance, guys. Only that split second when you interchange with when the move you step, that's the only thing when you're coming across a little split second where you can maybe off balance just a little bit, then you come back into balance. Otherwise, your stance is your foundation. So if they knock down your foundation, chances are we're gonna like vulnerable to losing a match or something like that. So always have your stance steady, nice and comfy, you know. So always wider than your shoulder width apart. So my shoulder is here, like around here, my shoulder width. So I want it to be like around 15 to 20 centimeter, 30 centimeter. It depends on what's your style, right? Some people, they can go even lower like this. They're comfortable with that. Some of you comfortable with longer stance, that's fine, right? And some of you just from here, just a bit wider than your shoulder, that's fine. So whatever way you feel comfortable, but make sure your stance is stable, guys. So I go here, I move here. See, if I'm here, see my stand from here, okay? Then I have to move right away. See, from here is not really like a very good stance, but sometimes we're in a cat stance, right? For Kung Fu or whatever, we go here. Then right after, we gotta go here, right? You cannot just leave it here forever, right? You come back here, you use your foot to kick. You lift up, kick, okay? On your tippy toes, that's fine. Once you kick, boom, put it down. Boom, put it down. Otherwise, the other leg gonna go. So very important for the stance. So from now on, I'm gonna remind you and share with you, working with you guys on the stance and the way, the footwork move for just the basics one, right? Nothing too advanced, just the basics, left, right, forward, backward, and then sort of like shovel in, shovel out, this way, right? Once you get in that, you have pretty much 50%, and then you work on the upper body. Upper body is just the arm. Now, see, you got the stance, then you combine the stance, very easy, right? See? So, just like if you want to build a house, you have to have foundation, your ground, your foundation, right? You build the foundation first, and then level 1, level 2, level 3, right? So the higher the house you want to build, the higher the building, your stance has to be, your foundation has to be really strong. It's gonna go deep down, so very stable. All right, guys. So that's sort of like the theory. You know what I mean, right? All right. So, see here, boom. I want to move to the side. I step here. So I step here, but I stay close. I don't go step here too much, because when we're practicing with wooden dummy or fighting close range, close combat, right? You want to stay in range, but stay in range. You gotta hit, you gotta attack. Otherwise, your opponent will attack you. So as long as you here and here, this distance, you gotta be the one to attack first. Whatever, I don't care what you do. Oh. Once you're done attacking, then get out. Please get out, right? And then readjust yourself, see the situation, see your opponent, what's coming next, right? You have to use your head, you have to be smart, you have to, sometimes you have to feint, boom, 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 right? You cannot, because in a match or any sort of self-defense, whatever, one hit not gonna hit. It gotta be feint, it's gotta be in and out, it gotta be up and down. You fake a lot of faking and stuff like that. So please, when you practice self-defense, be smart, use your head, right? You cannot just go attack blindly. If you attack blindly, you're gonna waste all your energy. Only here in range, then you attack. If you're from here, that's okay, forget it, you know? If you're from here, the only thing you can do is kick, boom, like that, right? Like that, or you can do roundhouse kick, right? Chop kick, back kick, right? Those are kick or sliding side kick. If you're too far, boom, you go here. So those kicks, the kicks are for keeping the people away, your opponent away from the kick, away from you, so that you're in safety zone, right? But if you're very dangerous, then if you're in here, you have to hit. You cannot defend yourself with all the block. You're gonna get hit. Doesn't matter how fast you are, whether you like great grandmaster Bruce Lee fast or Yip Man fast, or I don't know, whoever super fast is, you're gonna get hit anyhow. You go boom, 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 like that. How you gonna block that? Boom, 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 boom. Right? See how many hit at that? How many block can you do, right? So at least we're gonna get one hit, or two hit, or three, right? So careful once you're in close range fighting. Always attack. If not, stay out. Stay out. You can fake. You can boom. You can fake your leg. You can do back kick, right? Now, when to use back kick? I'm pretty sure you guys all know the back kick from here. If you were to use here, you turn, you look, right? I look at first. From there, then I throw the kick, the back kick. The back kick is only when the person running at you, they go like a pa, go and run, boom, you hit right here. The impact, we call it impact back kick. Now that's gonna be very strong. If you hit right in the gut, right here, wait for a person come in. In Taekwondo, you do like this, wait, boom, right there. At the right moment, the right timing, you gotta get the right timing. So sometimes if you have a heavy bag, you sort of like, you see a lot of people are training, swing, back and forth. Once it come to here, boom, that's when the impact come. You hit at that time. All right, guys. So those are like some of the tips, please. If you get some of them, please do training. It will be helpful, trust me, right? Sometimes, like, you know, I go with the flow. Sometimes I remember this. Oh, okay, sometime today I remember this. I will show you, I will share with you. Other times, you know, I just jump all over the place, right? So sorry about that. You know, I don't really have one step, two step, right down making video for you guys from a lot of levels. But whenever I remember, I just show you, right? Because basically in self-defense or any kind of like fight, it's all like different. It's all coincidence. It's not gonna go of one here, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. You know, you're gonna attack whatever you see. You attack, right? And then from there you grind and you hit whatever, and you can throw. You grab, you punch, you kick, you knee, you choke, rear naked choke, arm bar situation, twisted arm, Kimuro, BBJ, use whatever you can. Like I always mention, please learn a few techniques, 3 to 5 techniques from 3 disciplines you like. Like, but gotta be one stand up, one with the hands, one with the arm, like Wing Chun, Kung Fu, or karate, or whatever, and one with the leg. Like 3 to 5 techniques, Taekwondo kicks, Muay Thai kicks, knees, and kickboxing, or whatever. Even capoeira. If you combine like those three, and you get 3 to 5 techniques down, really good, and you grind it and you train every day, every day. All you have is boom, 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 your elbow, boom. Any way you can attack, boom, 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 right? And then you go. So if you get those down, just 3 different martial arts and combine MMA, right? Combine MMA. That's why we call it MMA. MMA consists of different martial arts where you can use it. You go. Sorry about that, because a phone call from other end. Maybe I have another. Maybe I have another. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, because interrupted by the phone call. Sorry, guys. That's why I told you I'm not gonna have time, because I in a bit I gotta run to a meeting. So thank you very much, guys. Is I think right now is got stuck or something. Speed decrease power. Yes, not so much that speed decrease power. I'm pretty sure you can just power and speed. You with speed, and you have power. I'm pretty sure your power gonna increase more, right? And of course distance. You combine the three, right? But acceleration will increase power. Acceleration. So from here, so speed decrease power. Right, I gotta check on that, because I'm not too sure about that speed decrease power. All right. Hello, hello everyone. Yes, I'm living in Vietnam right now, Daile. Yes, I've been living here for 13 years, or more than 13 years. Now the other thing is, when you're practicing with the wooden dummy, try not to have your arms like too far away from the dummies. Have in a way that you feel like in the distance you feel very comfortable with the dummy, right? If you hit here, your arm will be slightly bent. Okay, I don't want you punching straight like this. You're vulnerable to injure your joint right here. Every time you flick a punch right here like this, flick like this all the time, and you try to straighten the whole thing, it's gonna hurt like hell. And eventually it's gonna like injure your tendons, your ligaments right here, your joint. So please, when you do a punch or something, slightly bend. Okay, if I go here, I bend slightly. Now you see how much I flex at the end, right? I'm sort of like shaking, right? I'm putting all power into the fist at the end. Once you get there, okay, here, that's it. Then you relax again, and then you can move much quicker. Well, as from here to here, I'm relaxing. Then here, I can go. Okay, I increase the speed, acceleration from the moment of impact, right? The last, like about, I would say, the last 15-20 centimeter, boom, boom, I go impact here, right? Boom, right? You see a lot of good fighters that they don't actually, they're very relaxed, and they only need to use power in their techniques at the end when they're about to hit the target, and then that moment, split second, they flex into it, right? So if I want to here, boom, right here, I flex only here, and then I relax again, right? I flex here, and then I relax again. I move here, I flex. Otherwise, I cannot move swiftly. See, if I'm all flexing my whole body, I'm all stiff. Like, how can I move fast? But if I go relax, boom, 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 right? Only the moment of impact where you can put power into it, okay, guys? Otherwise, just please try to relax most of the time, right? In a self-defense match, you relax like mostly like 70% to 80% of the match. Hi, if you use too much energy, right, you're gonna waste a lot of energy, especially you like in middle age like me, right? If you go put me against 27, 28 in the prem, how? I probably get my butt kicked. I get knocked out for sure. After like 1 minute, 2 minutes, I get tired. But you have to conserve that energy and use it only at the right moment, guys. All right? Okay, thank you very much, guys. I only have such a short time today. I gotta run to a meeting right now. So hopefully we spend way more time and working together and training together, okay, guys? But these are just a few points that I share with you guys. Hopefully from here a short time where you can go back and try to like sort of like grasp it, understand what I say, all right? And then you can incorporate into training. I'm pretty sure eventually where you guys can have great idea, you can even train better than me, faster and stronger than me, of course, because every one of us, we all have a unique talent, ability. I'm pretty sure you can all do it and will be way better than me if you dedicate to your training and you work on your basics on a regular basis, okay, guys? See? As you see, when I'm doing that, if you really pay attention, that's only about 8-9 moves, that's it. Not even. But interchange between left arm, left leg, right leg. So basically on only like 4 to 5 moves. So think about it. But how do you make those moves? Look good, look strong, powerful, great. Of course, you gotta train the basics. Repetition, dedication, discipline, right? Even sometimes it's raining, you gotta go for it, right? Sometimes you hurt a little bit here and there, you know, not too much. If you injure yourself too much, then please rest. But not, if not, then you can just go for it, all right? Okay, because here I may injure my hand fingers a little bit. I still have this hand to train. If I cannot train the right hand, I go train the left hand, one hand, right? There's a lot that you can do, see? I can just go boom, 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 boom. And then I have my leg, I have the other leg to train. So, you see, the less excuses we have for ourselves, then we will be eventually better, better than when we're training. We always improve ourselves. Otherwise, oh man, okay, I'm injured, a little bit of injury, this finger, I'm gonna take a day off. I'm gonna take 2 days off, whatever. But if you injure this hand, think about it. You don't injure this hand. Your foot, okay, you can move, right? You can walk. So what? I have one hand, right? Right? Because in a self-defense situation, if your hand is injured, and then, oh man, forget it. I'm gonna come back and fight you another day, right? They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna let you do that. They're gonna kick, they're gonna beat you, right, until you give up. So one hand, okay, I have one hand. I can go boom, 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 whatever, right? And you have the elbow right here, boom, 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 boom. If you get one hit down, I'm pretty sure your opponent will be careful, and they, oh man, this guy knows something. I gotta back up, I gotta be careful. Maybe I should walk away, right? So I don't care how many moves you do, but if you have like around 3 to 5 basics moves down, and every time you take out that basic, you can hit the target, you can hit your opponent once, then I'm pretty sure they're gonna back up. They're gonna think twice before like try to bully you or try to do whatever to you. All right. All right. So usually sometimes I just condition myself like kicking like this. All the basic, guys. Nothing too much. I just doing the basics here. All right, guys, I really got to go right now. Have a great one. I love you all. Okay. I will see you next time. Okay. I gotta run. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Oh, this one is all the way from Vietnam. So they have it everywhere in Vietnam. There's a lot of it, you know. And they sell for like about this whole thing with this about $400 with the stands and everything. $400. Now you see, sometimes you get carried away. You're gonna hit your elbow. You go too much, you're gonna injure a bit. You know, maybe tomorrow my elbow gonna be bruised up a little bit. This one is too tight, I cannot turn it out. But it's okay. It tender a bit, right? Walk it up, training, right? Lots of people, they train way harder than us. So please, if you injure yourself too much, take it easy. If not, if you can move on, then do so. Go move on and keep on training. If you injure yourself too much, then take it easy, you know? If not, then walk it up. All right. Okay, guys. Let's call that a day. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you have a great time training, and I hope you put in some time to training, stay fit, have fun, and have a very, very meaningful training and healthy lifestyle. Okay. All right. Chào mọi người nhé. Now you see, the time I'm training like that, it's intense, right? But basically I spend time talking to you in 10, and we have like about 35 minutes together, not even, maybe when it's loading up, it's like maybe around 30 minutes. So subtract that 30 minutes, 15 minutes I've been talking, right? So basically we put around 15 minutes into training, the actual training physical part. Imagine all you need to do is just like that. Put 20 minutes in your training. Not much time, right? Make it intense, make it fun, make it enjoyable for yourself to train. If you can turn it on music, the song you love, the rhythm, whatever you love, put it on. Have the music motivate you or whatever. Or turn on Rocky, some kind of motivational training, music, martial art, whatever. And keep training. 20 minutes of great training a day. Oh, it's gonna bring you very far, my friend. All right. See, as you can see, I just have like a few videos I post up on my students. They're doing kicks and they're doing stunt fighting, and they're actually teaching which angle to record and all that. Later on I'm gonna share more with that with you guys, so you can all like, you know, have fun and learn sometimes. Oh man, I learned this move, let's make it effective. Let's have a partner, whatever, your brother, your sister, your wife, anybody, you have a training partner, and then maybe you shoot a video, see if it works, it happened, and you put in the sound and the music, sound effect and everything, then you get it there. Okay, guys. Love you all. Have a good one. Thank you very much for tuning in. All right. Houston, Texas. Wow. Houston, Texas, bên Mỹ thì hình như cũng bên Mỹ cũng có rất nhiều người bán đai lê. There's so much everywhere. And the Vietnamese guy, lots. I think in the United States, a lot. There are lots in the state, right? So I'm pretty sure you can find it. All right, guys. God bless. See you, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you.